Hey everyone, welcome to It Tastes Different Gaming Appetizers. What are we talking about this time? Well, PlayStation has announced a limited edition console. That's right, you can get the Spider-Man 2 limited edition PS5 bundle. So a couple of things they announced was the limited edition console, covers, and a DualSense controller, all within the Spider-Man 2 theme. So the bundle, which is, again, limited edition Marvel Spider-Man 2 bundle, it releases this September ahead of the game's October release. The bundle has a PlayStation 5 digital console, so it's a digital console, which is interesting. I figured they would go with the disc version, but whatever. Custom console covers and a matching DualSense controller. Pre-orders will open for this bundle, the custom covers and the DualSense, both of which you can purchase separately. So you can get the covers or the DualSense Spider-Man 2 themed controller separately from the PlayStation. That will happen later this month on July 28th. So July 28th, get your index fingers, your mouse clickers ready. And you have to go to, I believe the only place that you probably can order this from is Sony Direct, more than likely. And you can go out there and order these things from there. Of course, all of this, again, will be released on September 1st. The PlayStation 5 bundle includes a voucher for a digital copy of the game, Spider-Man 2, where it launches in October 20th. Yeah, so, I mean, it looks cool. I mean, the console covers look really nice. The controller looks really nice. If you don't have a PlayStation yet and you're looking to get one, we don't know what this will cost. I'm assuming probably about $600 if I were to guess. So, but we don't know how much it costs. They didn't say yet how much this will cost. But it does look really cool. But if you already have a PlayStation, you can get the covers or you can get the DualSense controller or both and make your PlayStation look all Spidey. But if not, this would be a great time to go out there and order yourself a PlayStation, especially if you're thinking about picking up Spider-Man 2. This would be perfect to be able to get the console along with Spider-Man 2 and have it Spider-Man 2 themed. It looks really cool if you're a big Marvel or Spider-Man fan. It's a really nice looking controller, as well as the covers and stuff look really nice. It's got the black and red with the Spider-Man logo on it. It looks really cool. So just so you know, get, like I said, get your mouse clickers ready, because you're going to have to get out there and fight everybody else to probably pre-order these. That's usually how it goes on Sony Direct. But let's go around and see what everybody thinks. Pat, what do you think about this PlayStation 5 bundle?
I want that controller. I think the controller looks really damn good, and I've got to have one. And to be honest, I'm really contemplating buying the plates if they're reasonably priced. I'm betting the controller is probably going to be $80 controller, and the plates are probably going to be like $70. That's going to be a little pricey. I don't know if I'll swing it or not, but I'll get one or the other. Then if they're that expensive, I probably won't get both. But because I really like my Cosmic PlayStation 5 controller anyway. So maybe I'll get the plates. I don't know. I really want them. I will not be buying another PlayStation though, just so I can have this one, but I'll buy the plates, that's kind of cool. I mean, I like the plates that you could swap and I wish more games would do this, right? I mean, that was one of the big things I loved about the old Xbox, the 360 Xbox with the faceplates and stuff, You can swap out the faceplates on those, and remember getting like the R2-D2 ones and all those cool ones back in the day. And now it's kind of cool that the PlayStation has plates that you can take on and off. So I just wish more games would maybe take advantage of that, and you could just, customize your PlayStation a little more. When a new game comes out, you're like, I like that plate better. I'm going to put that plate on this time. So you can do a little customization for a temporary time or whatever. I've still got the original white plates on mine. I haven't bought any of the cool ones that they came out with, but I'm like, whatever, they're solid colors. At least the new one is cool, kind of cool looking, with the whole red background with the white Spider-Man emblem, and then like the Venom tentacles, all that stuff, the Venom like stuff coming out of it. I'm like, that's kind of cool, and I really want that. So it'll be a really hard call, but I'll probably get the plates if they're both around $70 a pop, 70 or $80. I'll probably get the plates more than the controller. I don't know. It's really cool and I want it. What about you, Shane? You gonna buy them? You gonna buy them both? You gonna get yourself a second PS5?
One, don't tempt me because I probably would. My son needs one. You know,
we know you. You're the one with us with most of us. You're the one that has the most of every console out there. Every time I turn around, it's like Shane's buying a new console of some kind.
Maybe, probably. Nick, I don't know. Nick may have me beat. But I digress. Yes, I want the controller badly. The whole Venom look on it, taking over the red, is really nice. The one thing I personally would have designed a little different would be to actually incorporate that onto the buttons, because the buttons are just bright white, so it kind of takes away a little bit. But you know, either way, it's a gorgeous looking controller. I mean, really, really clean the way they've done it. And then the face plates. I mean, it's badass looking. It really is. And the image that they show in the article we're looking at, you're looking at the red and the black. You know, Venom taking over the red suit with the Spider-Man emblem. And then you got the blue lights showing on the PlayStation. It just looks really good, really, really good. So, yeah, I agree with Pat. I mean, we need more stuff like this. I mean, I would love to see, this thing on my PlayStation. But the problem though with the faceplates is I will never keep my PlayStation standing up. So it's a little harder to see both sides. Now, I keep mine right here. I should be able to see it, at least, one side of it. So can I just buy one plate? Just keep the bottom one there. But
that'll look kind of weird with the white bottom plate. And then, it doesn't matter. It's probably the same. They don't really show you both sides, but I'm assuming it's the same pattern on both plates. So
I would,
even if it's
like
facing up, doesn't really matter. It's going to be the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nick could be the one that I don't know if the plates will be the best for.
Yeah.
His PlayStation likes to play hide and seek.
Yeah. He puts baby in the corner behind the TV there. So
well, it's not there anymore. It's actually out in the open now. My Xbox and PlayStation are out in the open.
You whipped it out.
The Switch gave him a scare. He's afraid of it.
The Switch is also out in the open. They're all. I was able to get a desk to put everything on top of, so that way it has proper ventilation and I can easily access it.
Yeah, I saw, and they look good whipped out like that. Yeah, it's much better to have them out than hiding in those little corners, collecting all that dust. And
now, if Xbox would only had some hindsight to make their. I mean, because that was one of my favorite features of the 360 was the whole swapping out of the face plates,
Oh, yeah. And, what was nice about the 360, you could buy those plates really cheap overall, but you could also paint them yourself. I mean, you could do whatever with them. It was so easy. And that's one thing I like about the PlayStation plates is you can take them and have them hydro dipped. I've been seeing that all over the place, and there's some badass stuff. Me and my wife were looking at some. She's like, well, we could put the picture of the kids. But no, you can do some really cool stuff. But the PlayStation plates, the Spider-Man plates are badass. I mean, not to be profane, but they badass, plain and simple. And the controller is just really gorgeous. Honestly, I would display the controller. I like Spider-Man. I got a big Spider-Man poster. I like Spider-Man. So I would display the controller. That would be just a sexy thing to sit up above the TV or something. So, but I just want to know the overall prices, because those plates, I think, are generally around $70, I want to say. And I think Pat's right. They'll probably increase the price of that controller, because I think right now $70 is a regular white controller. And did you pay $70 for that atomic purple and the pinks you two got?
I think those were $79, weren't they? I'm almost thinking they were.
But see, that's a little rich for a controller, a badass controller, but that's a lot of money. So I would really have to consider it. But, I could just design my own plate, just take my white ones, take them down the road and have them hydro dipped. I bet I could probably do it for $50. I mean, we'd have to see, but either way, it's a badass design. We need more stuff like this. You can buy skins and things like that, but having it basically pre-made for you is a little more expensive, but you don't have to worry about offsets when you're trying to put your damn stickers on and things like that. So I'm a big fan of this and I want it. Birthday's coming up and you guys might be able to partake in something like for me. Nick, what about you, buddy? Are you Spider-Man? Are you a Spider-Man fan?
Yeah, I like Spider-Man.
Are you just in for Mary Jane?
Yeah. I wish it was a Mary Jane faceplate. No, I think they look really cool. I really like them. As far as the PlayStation goes, I might try to, just for my son, he wants a PlayStation. And it would be a Christmas present. It'd be an early one, but it'd be like, that's all you're getting. But he loves Spider-Man and he wants a PlayStation. So it's like, this would be perfect to get that custom Spider-Man 2, and it comes with the game, which, I mean, he's played and beaten several times the Spider-Man, the original one on PlayStation 4, the remastered one, and Miles Morales. He has played and beaten those games. I don't know how many times. I can't count how many times he's gone through and completed those games. So he's super excited for Spider-Man 2. He's a big Spider-Man fan. So, he saw that the other night and was like, Dad, did you see? And I was like, yeah, I saw it. So, I want to see maybe on the 28th if I could possibly get in there and maybe get one of the consoles. But I don't know. No guarantees on that.
Got to beat the scalpers.
I know. I got to fight everybody else off. Take the digital stick and beat them with it so that I can get me. Because if it's as bad as the PlayStation 5 release was, trying to get one of these, it's going to be damn near impossible.
Better get your clicking finger ready. Better work it out.
It'll probably happen. It'll get on there and the server will error out and crash. That's usually what happens. And then it'll be sold out. And I'll be like, well, so much for that. But we'll see. But it does look really cool. I mean, if I were to get one, I like the plates. I think the plates look really cool. If I were to pick one, I'd probably get the controller because I'm more of a controller person myself. But I wish they would do, like you guys said, make more plates for more games, right? Even like third-party games and stuff that come to PlayStation. It'd be cool. Like, I mean, they did one for Final Fantasy, but they didn't come here in the US. And that sucks because for Final Fantasy 16, I probably would have picked up those plates, but they didn't do one for here in the US. It was only in Japan that they released those plates in. So, but it would have been cool to have more games do that here. Like the
I would have done a Horizon plate, if they would put those out.
Yeah. Our God of War one would look cool, just a bunch of other games. They don't even have to be first party Sony properties. I mean, other third party companies could, do something like Capcom could do like a Resident Evil one. That'd be really cool. I'd buy that for sure. Like a Resident Evil plate and some other stuff like that. So that would be really cool to see that. Hopefully companies start to, kind of like they did with the 360, start to make more of these plates and sell them. I just don't know if Sony allows them to do that, right? Because they're all directly from Sony. You have the solid colors, and then this is like the Final Fantasy one was probably something that was commissioned by Square Enix and Sony, I would imagine. I just don't know the hurdles that maybe companies have to jump through to get plates created for the PlayStation, right? Because I think in the 360 era, they just kind of let anybody create plates. Really, it was just kind of like, if you want to make them, make them.
Well, then Sony shut down that custom plate maker that was out there. Was they like customize my plates or whatever? Sony actually shut them down because they were trying to sell PS5 covers and stuff like that. And they were
I think they actually worked something out where they made a comeback. I'd have to verify. But you can still get third-party plates. You just can't have certain, I believe it's just the overall design of it. Something has to be a little different. Because you can look on Amazon and find a billion of them. I wouldn't buy most of them, though. I don't trust them.
Yeah, but it was Plate Station, I think is what it was, wasn't it?
Right, yeah. Yeah, see, like I wouldn't... for me, and I know a lot of people get wraps, dips, buy third party plates and stuff like that. I'm not that keen on that type of stuff. If I know I'm weird in the sense that if I'm going to buy something for a console, I want it to be not directly from the manufacturer, but I mean, like, it's a Sony or Xbox or Nintendo
First party
licensed product, right? I don't like getting the mad cats of devices for my stuff.
They never seem to fit right. They're always like,
Yep.
the quality control is really bad. They never fit on quite right. The image is always kind of skewed, or it's peeling or something stupid. And, usually with like first party, they want, something that's officially licensed. They have some rules and regulations in place that say, hey, you make a bad product, we're going to revoke your ability to make products for our console or whatever. So I'm with Nick. I've seen some of the dips and I've seen some of the cool things. I've even contemplated painting my own, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. So
yeah, you definitely want first party, especially, with technical stuff. You don't want a third party controller. I mean, we all see what happens in subs. So you definitely want first party products on plates and things like that. Because Nick's right, though. They did allow pretty much anybody to make those 360 plates, and there was some garbage out there. So,
yeah. But
I like the ideals.
PlayStation is shut down. They don't exist anymore.
That's sad.
Sony did shut them down.
No plates for you.
Sony.
No plates for you.
Well, if it's one thing we know about Sony, they will they'll bend anybody over if it risks a cent from them.
True. Yeah. I mean, I would definitely buy more plates if they're reasonable. Like I'm thinking like $50 or something, or 40 or $50. $70 is kind of high for me for a plate, but we'll see. We don't know what the price is yet, and so.
Well, even the solid color plates are expensive, right? I mean, because I'd probably have a set if they were cheaper, right? I mean, because they're solid color and it's just plastic, so they can't be that expensive to make. If they were like $30 plates, I mean, that's definitely more than the 360 faceplates were. Those were like $5, most of the time. Like the better ones were like $10. So if they just sold like the solid color plates for $30, I'd probably have a couple pair by now that I would trade in and out, swap in and out on my PlayStation. But I haven't bought in one because of the simple fact that it's just so expensive for a plate. And I'm like, man, I don't really want to spend like the price of a video game for some plastic that I can put on my PlayStation. Now, if they came out with if they lowered the price, but also came out with more customizable ones, such as the Spider-Man one, and then other games as well, then I'd probably be more apt to going out and buying something like that. But even at $70 or $80, depending on what they do with the Spider-Man one, that's going to be a hard pill to swallow, even as cool as it looks for that price.
Right. They have a new camo out there, Nick. Great camo. You get your great camo one directly from Sony.
I'm good on that. No
yeah,
camo.
but then how are you going to find it?
I don't know. You just have to look harder.
It blends in with all my dust.
$55. Yeah, they're $55. The custom plates are $55 from Sony.
55.
And that you're looking directly on Sony site.
Yeah, it's Sony. It's PlayStation Direct.
Yeah.
So they're like they're $55, $54.99. So that's $55. And they have like a couple of them they have a LeBron James edition. That one was $65. So that's why I'm thinking that the Spider-Man one's going to be a $70 one.
Yeah.
So, but you never know. We'll have to see what they come out with.
Yeah. Well, we'll know soon on the 28th. So that's it's on a Friday. So get your fingers ready, get your mouses, make sure your internet's good, paid for.
This upcoming Friday, right? Yeah,
it's
July 20th.
Friday. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So get ready.
Get
if you want one of those, any of this stuff, you have to go out to PlayStation Direct and hope and pray that you get one, right? I mean, they haven't said how many they're going to have or anything like that, but I'm sure they'll sell out like most of the time. So you got to be in there quick, early, as soon as they open to hopefully get yourself what you're wanting to get. So hopefully the scalpers don't pick these things up and throw them on eBay or something. But of course they'll be there.
They will. They will.
Yeah, that's pretty much a given. You know, them scumbags aren't going to miss an opportunity to screw people.
True. But they kind of got screwed, once the PlayStation, I've seen a lot of them got stuck with a lot of PlayStations without being able to sell them because
I hope they choke on them.
people got
Not enough of them did, though. Not
No.
enough of them.
Yeah,
got
that's
screwed.
true.
Yeah.
True.
So
well.
anyway,
Yep. They need to fix that. And the only way to fix that with the consoles is to make sure that it's one per account. And then you have to
Right.
go in and attach it to your account when you buy it.
yeah, I agree. One per account or something like that.
But that prevents grandma and grandpa from buying Johnny or Susie a console for Christmas, then I guess, huh?
Well, then Sony should sell it otherwise through other third-party means.
Maybe at the local store.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Give people a better chance to pre-order these things, right?
Yeah. I mean, there are game stores still around, like
Yeah.
4, but yeah.
You have other
Anyway.
stores, Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, Target.
That
Yeah.
just makes it easier for scalpers then, because
Yeah, I was gonna say.
20 of them.
You know. But I mean, it's hard to stop scum. So
Soap scum. All right. Well, you guys got anything else you want to talk about on this?
nope. We started off strong, and then you brought out the damn scalpers, and now I'm sad.
Yep. Time to scrub them out. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Do us a favor, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification to stay up to date with new videos that we do all the time. And let us know down in the comments. Are you looking forward to these faceplates, a new PlayStation, or one of these? I mean, let us know what would you get, or what are you planning on getting? Are you trying to go for the faceplate, the controller, the console, all three? I mean, if you go to the console, you're kind of getting all three, but still, what are you going for? Let us know down in the comments below. But other than that, thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.
See ya.